$15,000 is unreasonably high.
Dell, I did all the investigative and paperwork on the Larson case.
Well, I feel this is unusual. Look, this board is only a year old.
In fact, the entire concept of compensating innocent victims of crime is much older.
Look, we start using our position to play Santa Claus, the whole program goes down the drain.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Just waiting. Waiting for my aunt.
Your aunt's in there?
Yes, sir.
Well, James Larson, age 47, lost an arm when an addict held up a supermarket in which Larson was working as a checker at $140 a week. Clara, are you all right?
Oh, yes. Please, go on.
All right, honey, we'll be fast. Here it is. Just what I'm looking for.
According to our formula system, his income calls for an $8,000 award.
Yes, but the formula doesn't take into account that the man was a sculptor.
Oh, come on now.
Can he still do that?
Oh, Clara, with one hand.
Oh. So that's how fast you determine what a human life's worth.
What is this?
Just sit down, Dell.
You got the wrong room.
No, I got the right room. This board's gonna determine right now the amount of money to be paid to one of your families for being the innocent victim of a crime.
Crime? What crime?
Was obviously disturbed. Try and keep him talking, will you, Dell?
Look, fella, look, I don't know what this is all about.
Just put it down. Scoot it down here.
What's that?
It's a hand grenade.
That's very good. You see this little ring? Where you pull it and it activates. You release the handle, and it starts. In 5 seconds, it kills.
Peter, get the bag. Get her out there, please. The phone. She needs help.
I don't want her to die if she didn't deserve it. Operator, this is an emergency.
3MD9. Possible coronary. Whitelaw Building Compensation Board. Room 710. See the man, code 3.
All right, hold it. I just want to let everybody know where they stand. Remember, 5 seconds, and it explodes. Open up the door.
Why was that door locked with an emergency in here? Did she have pain?
Chest.
Is she taking medication?
Yes.
Did you tell us? She has a rheumatic heart.
She'll be all right. She's a fighter.
Get her coat. She's in no immediate danger, but she should be in a hospital. I said get her coat. What's the matter with you people?
Hello, Doctor. My name's Tom. I'm your friendly neighborhood walking bomb. And I'm here to pick an innocent victim of a crime.
What crime?
The one I'm about to commit. Doctor. Genuine grenade. Military surplus designation M145. Usable but unwanted. Like my father.
He must be out of his mind. What's the use of antagonizing him?
386, 3MD9 is parked outside the Whitelaw building. Does he require assistance?
386, 3MD9 is on an emergency. He has not called for help.
Roger.
I agreed to let the doctor come in here because I figure he's an outsider. He'll be fair and an impartial judge. I don't want any innocent people hurt. Just the guilty one.
Hey, wait a minute. I know. You bought something from one of my stores, and it doesn't work. Look, I'm a hard businessman, but I stand 100%.
Shut up, businessman. You. Go over the file. Get out my father's case. And read it to me.
I don't know who to look for.
Thomas Fairley. Thomas Fairley Sr.
I guess you better do what the man says. Distracting. Go ahead, do it. You said you want me here as a fair and impartial judge. I don't know what this is all about. You're talking about capital crime, and I don't even know what the issues are.
The issue is my father's death. One of them decided it was worth $50. But when I find out who that person is, I'm going to make a fair financial award to his family. Then I'm going to kill him.
Get over here. Grab his other hand. Get over here.
Get back against the wall. Against the wall. Now, if nobody does anything stupid again, only one of you will die. You read it. Doctor.
Case number S3554. Thomas Fairley. Shot to death when caught in a crossfire between police and a felon attempting to rob a gas station. It was determined that Mr. Fairley was in no way involved with the crime. Was therefore an innocent victim of the event, thereby qualifying his family to apply for an award to compensate them for their loss. Sum determined by the Citizens Compensation Board, $50.
Three Able 6, 3MD9 is still out front of the Whitelaw building.
There's a police car outside.
Next time, we might not be so lucky. This grenade's got 5 seconds. Can everybody remember that now? One name. Only one person has to die.
Look, son, it's not anything that we decided. It's all determined by the victim's age and his earning capacity. Past, present, and future. It's all on the chart here.
But why $50? Huh? Why not 30, 10, 26?
Go ahead, tell him. He has a right to know.
During the last 6 years, Mr. Fairley was never gainfully employed.
386.
Roger, 386, just checking. Dr. Locke is in room 710.
I'll go up.
Therefore, there was no basis for determining any financial loss to the family. Doctor, please.
It was then decided to award the family the cost of the funeral and travel expenses during police hearings, approximately $250. However, $200 having already been paid to the family by the City Welfare Board, a sum of $50 was remitted to the above address.
There, you see, it's all in black and white. We have no control over these cases.
Well, I have control over this one. The name. Who's in charge?
Clara Bannerman.
Anyone in there? Get rid of him, whoever it is.
Dr. Locke, your van's been sitting outside for some time now.
Shay, do me a favor. Tell Captain Palmer I'm on a private case. I'm taking a couple of hours off.
Lock it. Come on. Get her on her feet. And you're gonna give me a price for her.
You can't evaluate a human life this way.
They did it, let them do it again. I have to pay her family after I kill her.
Not only that, but he called me Shay, and he called you Captain.
I appreciate the promotion, but he was trying to tell us something. I'll be right over.
We didn't know what to pay. And the man never worked a day in his life. Then maybe I didn't want to argue with Mrs. Bannerman. After all, she's in charge.
Room 710. Mr. Kowalski, this is Lieutenant Palmer.
Mr. Kowalski.
Positive, Lieutenant.
Did you see any unusual activity around that door today?
No. Wait a minute. There was a young fella hanging around here for a while.
What was he doing?
Well, he said he was waiting for his aunt.
What made you talk to him?
Well, he seemed kind of nervous.
Mr. Kowalski, would you knock on the door, ask them how long they're going to be, say you're checking the rooms for cleanup?
Are you afraid of losing your job here?
This job pays nothing. We volunteer our time.
You people going to be long?
Why?
Well, the cleaning people.
Don't bother me with your problems.
Any way to see into that room?
Well, there's a ledge around the front of the building. It's about 8 inches wide.
Oh. Okay. Jones, get a gun microphone on the building directly across the street right now. And a two-way, one over there, one here.
Great.
Mr. Kowalski, keep this hallway clear.
Why? What's going on in there?
Nothing. Don't worry. We're just being overcautious. You know the way we are sometimes.
Don't try to move, Mrs. Bannerman.
Oh, please. Don't make a fuss.
You can leave any time you want to, Doctor. The others stay here with me to determine this lady's earning powers.
I work on the board as a volunteer. We all do.
Lieutenant?
There's a woman in there.
What are they saying?
I don't have a paying job.
Well, then the price is set. This job earns nothing. You get paid nothing. My father's funeral cost $250. That's what you get. Paid in full. give it to her family.
Mrs. Bannerman, are you married?
Yes.
I guess you don't have any children.
No. My condition.
What does your husband do?
This afternoon, he's doing a watercolor by Back Hills.
An artist?
He'd laugh to hear you say that, but he enjoys it. He's confined to a wheelchair. I take care of him.
Mrs. Bannerman, what would your husband do if you died?
Oh, he'd get along.
You'd have to hire a housekeeper, wouldn't he?
Of course.
Housekeeper costs $100 a month plus room and board, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means you earn at least that much. All right. Now, you wanted me to be the judge. I determined that Mrs. Bannerman had an income. Your father did not. And I say her life is worth more than you can pay.
Wilson?
He's asking what the woman is worth.
What good will revenge do you or your father?
Doctor, by the time this day's over, the whole city's gonna know my family name. They're gonna wonder about me and my father, what kind of a man he was, what kind of a son he raised.
I'll tell you what kind of a son. A murderer.
No. A son who loved his father enough to exchange his life to defend his father's memory. They're gonna say that boy must have had some father.
Sounds psycho.
I'll get more men.
No time here.
What is it?
I need you on duty.
Get your hands off that door.
Close the door. I'm almost done here.
You're not going to get out of this building alive. Is that what you want?
She's gonna get me out.
Doctor, please.
You haven't hurt anyone. Stop now. It won't be too bad for you.
Please don't do this. She's really a nice person.
My father was a swell guy, too. Get up. Look, lady, I'm through messing around with you. Get up. I'll do it right here.
Simon, help him get her out. It's her or everyone.
I guess we have no choice.
Tell my men. Stand clear, they're coming through. What? My men have her, she's safe. What now?
Get away from the door.
Let him go. You'll turn this into a bloodbath. You'll let the police handle this.
It's still not too late.
Move!
Stand back, he's got a live grenade.
Back up. You over here. Over.
Jones, tell him he's taking the stairs. Let him through. Keep a loose tail. Do not apprehend. Repeat. Do not attempt to apprehend.
There's a man coming out of the building, about 5'8", brown hair, wearing denims, mid-20s. He is carrying an activated grenade. Do not apprehend.
We'll take this unit.
Roger.
Do not intercept until he's clear of the city. Try to block him at the West Point off-ramp.
All units Riverview, north of Harvey Overpass. Turn south. 3-1 in pursuit of 1968 Fury, two-door hardtop. Blue and white, license 692778. Attempt roadblock at West
south. 3 Able 12 at West Point off-ramp.
3 Able 1, 3 Able 12 has established block at West Point off-ramp.
Follow close, but leave him to me. He's got a live grenade.
I can kill you all now.
Give me that, Tom.
Big headlines, huh? That'd do something for the Fairley name.
Thomas Fairley Jr., mass murderer. Is that what your father came to? Tom, no!
Did I hurt anyone?
No.
I never meant to hurt anyone, you know. Doc, he's a nice man. But he was nothing from the day he was born. I just wanted to get that $50 tag off of him. That's all.
All right, take him in. Well, he could have thrown that grenade at us.
Next time you let me push a door, tell me what's behind it first.